5, family and friends. Where do family and friends fit into this whole referral equation? And that, that's a very personal kind of an answer that everybody has to pretty much figure out for themselves, I think. I tend to isolate family and friends from business altogether, and I don't view family and friends as a place where I'm going to find new business. I don't look for business from family. I mean, it's as simple as that. So other people are different, and you can do what you want in this regard. I don't really have a special sales treatment that puts family and friends into a sales funnel, and so that's not what I'm doing here. But what I will suggest is that in this whole referral scheme, I think that family and friends have a role as the people who are closest to you to offer a number of insights. I think that family and friends can offer you some really, really great feedback. You can talk to them very honestly. You can ask questions. You can say, "What do you think about this?" or "What do you think about that?" If you're dressing for an occasion, that's a business occasion. I mean, it's a girly kind of a thing to say, "What do you think about this outfit? What do you think about this or that or whatever?" And get some feedback just about what you're doing and the impression that you leave somebody with. You can ask, do a little bit of role playing with them. You can ask them for advice about things, advice and counsel about all kinds of things relative to your business. And you may also share advice. People, you're in the real estate business. People may be looking to you for counsel and for advice about real estate. And you can be a person. I've always considered myself to be a person who's happy to share whatever information I can with family and friends about whatever I do. And there are no monies exchanged. Again, that's me. And different people have different rules in their own lives about that. But for me, family and friends are people I'm happy to share with as much as I can. Because that's they're in a very, very special area of my life. One of the interesting things I found with extended family is that over the years, people have grown apart, and there are lots of people that you don't see, that you haven't seen in many, many years, cousins, distant cousins, and people who you knew as a youth, who are no longer a part of your life every day, and all of a sudden we have this opportunity to connect in social media, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a pretty interesting place. I have some cousins I know that are, that are just really amazing people in their own industries and at very, very different kinds of jobs around the country. So it's fun to connect with them over on LinkedIn. It's fun to engage with them in groups where you have some parallel interests, and then of course you have some exposure to their secondary connections, and they have connection, that type of exposure to your goods, your services, and what you do. So that becomes an interesting thing to do, and that probably is a little bit more business than not, but that's one of the things I found recently, and of course that's a very non-invasive, and I don't go out of my way. I don't pitch family or extended family. I just don't do that. A family may be a good place, to get referrals for business. Let it happen naturally is what I would say, and if they are happy and they have a reason to refer you to people in their life who are looking for real estate, then that's cool. And I think most of that falls into a passive referral category. Just let it happen, and when it does, and they make a referral, it's a good excuse to get together and buy them dinner or have them over for dinner or some appetizers, or spend a day together, or treat somebody to a spa day, or do something really, really special when they've made that kind of a referral. So that's my thought about family and friends. I know that it's, they're an important part of our lives, and they may be a very, very important part of the referrals that we have, but I think it's also kind of neat just to acknowledge that family and friends can be very, very special, that don't have to be a part of our business apparatus. And sometimes those lines are a little bit blurry on social media, in networks and round and about, and it everybody sort of kind of falls into a pool of people who are hearing the same kinds of messaging. And I think it's nice just to separate that out and have a place where, where it's not just all about business, because family is special, friends are special. We have friends actually that we develop and nurture that come out of our real estate business too, and that's a little bit different. If a friend is born in real estate, if a friend is born in a real estate transaction, then that becomes a past client, and a past client, friend, unless something else happens, unless you fall in love with a past client, and then that past client is more than a past client. That the client can become a lover or a best friend or something like that. But at any rate, that's just my thought about family and friends on a fine desert day. And I hope that your family and your friends are all healthy and doing very, very well. And I hope you're having a great time with them. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.